In this video, we're going to go from this to this using this, and this, and this, and some of these. Okay, so it's time to do an upgrade here on this faucet here in the sink. Done pretty much every other one in the house except for this one, so this one's got to go. This is a Pfister faucet. This is an old contractor's type model, and I'm going to be replacing it with this right here. And I've already done the bathtub and shower handles, so they'll all match. Alright, so the first thing you need to do, of course, is turn off the water. Okay, so turn both of these valves off. By the way, this is why I'm replacing the hoses. It's got these junky hoses right here, and so I'm putting in some nice ones. That'll hopefully prevent my house from flooding. Alright, so I got the hot and cold both turned off, and then I always like to turn on the water to bleed off anything that I can. Nothing came out, a couple of drips. So next, take stuff out. Okay, so in my case, these are 9/16 for the bottom hoses, and I'm going to throw a towel in here to catch any water that might come out. And just use some channel locks on the valve. You definitely don't want to twist that valve. Okay, there's that one. That would be the hot side. Now we're going to do the cold side. Okay, this has also got to come out because this piece right here gets this has also got to come out because this piece right here gets replaced with the new one. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that off now, and there definitely will be water down here in the P trap. Okay, got the P-trap off. Now this is going to come off. Now I thought I'd just go ahead and do this to get it up out of the way. Okay, and I got to disconnect this guy right here. That is no longer used. That's pretty gross. Screw that. Get that out of the way. Yeah. That's pretty disgusting. Gloves would have been a good idea. Okay. Okay, now this should just lift out like so, and then I'll clean all that up. Okay. Okay, got that out. And next will be the supply lines and those nuts. Okay, so I cheated a little bit. Need some channel locks to break this loose. Oh, good grief, come out. Okay, so I just went ahead and popped the sink out. It was pretty easy. In my case, I just turned these guys off to the side and it just lifts right out. They make a special wrench, by the way, that can get down in here if you need to leave your sink in to do this. It makes it much easier to get to. I'll provide a link to one of those in my description. There's the center section out. Okay, so next flip it over. Take the handles off. So. By the way, if you have a constant drip and just want to fix that, that's all you got to do. You don't need to do all the other stuff. Just take this guy out and replace that little rubber washer right there. Go ahead and break this loose. Okay. Okay, there we go, got that off. So now all I need to do, I'm going to clean this up a bit. It's pretty nasty. And then start reassembling the hardware. Okay, so now start mounting the hardware to the sink. there's a new drain. That's why I went ahead and popped that out. This is a push-up type. You just put it in there and you pop it in. Pop it out. Oh, interesting. So I bought plumber's putty for this specific task, and it says do not use plumber's putty, pipe, dope, or any other type of sealing compound on the water inlet or threads. Additional compound is not needed. So that's good news. That'll make the job even easier. Okay, so this has a swivel head on it. So make sure that it's facing. So make sure it's facing like this, so when you turn the water on, it goes that way, because if you put it on backwards, like that, then you got to push that up against the wall, which is not going to work. So again, it's going to go on like this. See, I'm going to go ahead and just mount it. Let's see what we can do here. Like that. Again, make sure it's facing forward. Gasket goes on. And we'll just slide this up through here, like so. Okay, so slide that through. No need to go stupid crazy with tightening that down. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and attach the hoses too. And just drop it all in together. Again, I bought some new hoses for it. And again, it says not to use any pipe sealing compound. So I'll take their word for it and not do that. They are the manufacturer. Okay, now all I gotta do is flip these guys back around. Okay, got the sink put back in and got all the little keepers spun back around correctly. Next I'll be putting I'll go ahead and put the water lines on. Make sure you get hot to hot, cold to cold. It should be pretty easy, but make sure you get that done. So go ahead and turn on the water, right? Nope. Not yet. Need this in, right? I've already done it off camera, but you got to disassemble this piece off of it. Screw it. Drop that. Oh, gasket. Make sure the gasket's on it. And then drop it in. One important note as you put all this together, in the sink, the little overflow portion that's in the sink, make sure this lines up with it. So if somebody leaves the stopper on and leaves the water running, the water will not overflow onto your floor and into the basement or whatever. So again, make sure you line this up correctly with the little indentation that's in your sink accordingly. Some will have it, I think, kind of like all the way around at this level, and then some will just have it at just the usually at the front of the sink, and that's more often where you're going to see it at. So now let's drop this in. Now let's just simply just drop it in like so. Maybe on that. And again, make sure this is lined up correctly. And not really do all that. One more try. Okay, so drop this in. Make sure that hole's lined up. The hole's usually in the front, however. So we'll just drop that in. Like so. And that's how it opens and closes. Okay, so up underneath here, this goes on with this, and this piece should go up into the sink. Just like so. The P-trap, probably a good idea to go ahead and replace it. It can get pretty nasty in there, so you either need to clean it out or replace it. Angle side towards, this goes in with the angle side towards the pipe, so that goes up. So I made up the back side first, get it tightened down on there. No need to go real crazy with it or anything. And then this right here. Now what all that is left is turning the water on and let it bleed out. Watch for leaks. Don't hear anything. Okay. Okay, back up to the top and turn it on. It'll probably belch and fart a couple times. Hot water's hot, cold water's cold. Do one last inspection for leaks. So all looks good. It's all holding water like it should. So there you go. That's how to replace your bathroom faucet. Looks like my next one is going to be, I'm going to have to raise my vanity up just a little bit, or possibly replace it with something else. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please select like down there and subscribe to my channel. If you didn't like it, well, subscribe to the channel. Maybe you like the next one. Thank you for watching. Hello.